Well, hello. Yeah, it's been a minute. I haven't really been able to upload anything original in a minute. I'm very busy. I have a whole 10-page paper that I haven't even started on. So understand that by bringing you this little clip and actually giving my own little commentary, I'm really putting my studies behind for you. As you can tell, this is not like my other channel. My other channel usually has more scripted content. It's usually a bit more positive. This is where the fuck shit goes down. Nothing scripted. I just call it how it is. And as you can see, the marsupials are very pissed off. You know, you got the golden retriever. She's upset. You know, you got her little irrelevant friend. She's going on Amazing Lucas, acting like a complete and utter donkey. Like, just...
Do you believe that a grown man having as far as pictures and videos of a 10-year-old and whatnot and child pornography is the same context of that of high schoolers sharing pictures of their girlfriend and boyfriends with one another?
No, it's not the same context.
Okay.
But I still believe those bastards, especially you nig of nogs, should definitely be going to jail.
All right.
The more of you that go to jail, the better the world will be off.
The more of you, what are you talking about? What? Nig nogs? Wait. Is she talking about black?
Acting a fool. But what can you expect from these people? I mean, sophistication, class, decorum. Fuck out of here. No, you're gonna get some bullshit. I mean, they're literally pissed off at me because I'm uploading what they say. I'm not editing it. I'm not changing it. I'm not altering it. I'm literally uploading what they say. But here's the thing, they like to delete their live streams and hide shit because they know they're disgusting, prejudiced pieces of shit. And if people see that, it completely takes away any credibility that these niggas even have credibility? Not really. Now next week, I'm gonna do a full breakdown of the Goldensphere. All the little important members. We won't touch on people who aren't that relevant because why? In this current clip, you're gonna hear the Golden Goddess, drunk again, not watching her kids again, hopping on the internet, defending pedophilia. You know, that Goldensphere is full of a lot of questionable individuals. I mean, because honestly, most people, if they hear such a thing, would be fucking disgusted by it. Not the Golden Goddess. Oh, no, no, no. She thought that shit was just fine. She even tries to admonish a member, well, I guess an ex-member of the Goldensphere because he wanted to leave. Because he had just been so disgusted by Carl Williams' horrible tirade that he did a few weeks ago. And we'll talk more about that a little bit later because we have some interesting developments there. So sit back and enjoy and leave your comments. Oh. The Golden Goddess, even though she's a very talented Doberman, she's not doing this shit by herself. No, she has AMR. Now, AMR, I know he has a channel. He's really just a hanger-on, to be quite honest with you. He's there to hold Golden Goddess's purse and tell cringy-ass jokes and, I guess, do impressions. And, of course, refer to black women as bitches and hoes and things like that because, you know, he's a real tough guy. And when he's not doing that, he's making these, you know, videos of him doing, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Look like he has ants in his pants. I know you thought you were a dancing machine, but it was giving more LaToya Jackson as opposed to Michael Jackson. In fact, you know, LaToya at least had her own solo career. It's really giving Randy Jackson. Y'all know that clip where Randy Jackson's giving that nasty hit roll, and Michael's just looking at him like, no. Let him finish making a fool out of himself. No. It's okay. No. Let him finish. Look at this motherfucking sucker. That's what you were giving. I don't know if you realized that. I don't know if you had fucking pop rocks or you got crabs or what was going on, but that ain't dancing. Like, I can tell that you're multi-ethnic also, but clearly that rhythm gene, you just didn't get it. Like, nigga, is you about to do some Tybo? Like, this is all wrong. But let's get back to the video. AMR is gonna sit here with Golden Goddess while she makes excuses for pedophilia, and he's gonna just say, yeah, I agree. Oz agreed. And I'm not trying to be like, you know, when people use a little slave voice to try to mock black folks, that's not what I'm doing. But literally, this is what they sound like because all of these people are from like the South. And I'm starting to think this whole Goldensphere thing is a country bumpkin issue. Because we're dealing with these Bamas who are talking about colorism, and Trey Songz is light skinned in the South. So clearly these people either don't know their fucking primary colors, or maybe they just are confused. I don't know what's going on. But we're gonna watch this video. I may interrupt every once in a while. We're gonna get through this like a family.
I don't know. I can't be wasting my time on people that just switch out so quickly. Switch out so quickly because somebody they don't like says something they don't like. You know? I don't know. I mean, I'm in the same position as far as like I speak for myself, obviously, you know, and not for everybody else. Just like you, AMR, right? I mean, you speak for your. We're all exclusively in the Goldensphere, but we all speak for ourselves, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, here's what, again, like, because even though I haven't been in the Goldensphere that long, and what's funny, it's like, again, because like I came in and I have no regrets, none whatsoever, despite, again, all that what's happened so far. You're not going to get really any no complaints from me personally. I mean, yet we all make, again, it's like, hey, we're not perfect. We're not, again, like we're far from it. But at the same time, I do believe that it's unfair that we're facing the brunt of what somebody else said, and then they want to place it all on us. And at the same time, even with that, it's like and again, and it's like, the thing about,
I don't know, these bitches want to fucking tie us into everybody's commentary. That's not even realistic either.
Well, here's the thing, GG, because and again, and I've seen it for myself, where yes, you've been blamed for what other people have said on your streams, and even
this person says GG all over the place. This spot needs to be revamped. I get it as far as like people have come out and said things that were bad, but at the end of the day, though, like AMR really like. The spot needs to be revamped. Why? Because somebody came out and just wigged out on our shit. Like, I'm not responsible for everybody's shit. And I don't care how they feel about it. Let them take their asses over to fucking Lashid or whoever else's ass into their website and let them hang out over there. I don't have to explain myself to people that want to fucking put me into account with other grown-ass people that have their opinions. I'm here for us as a people, whether you're light-skinned, whether you're mixed. If you don't like it, then just stay off of my channel. That's literally where I'm at right now. Streams, when they're over there supporting people's live streams that have my face on pedophilia, okay? And they're over there denouncing me because they have basically bitched out and took other people's standpoint. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck anymore. Let them go. Let all of the fucking naysayers get the fuck out the way. That's how I feel. Because me as my own individual person, I cannot be responsible for what grown-ass men say on YouTube. I just cannot. I can't. And I refuse to be. I refuse. Why would you go on live streams and say that you don't fuck with the Goldensphere no more because of one thing that one person? Huh?
Man, because I ain't trying to fuck with that goofy ass shit.
What'd you say?
Man, I got a young daughter.
I'm sorry.
Nobody trying to fuck with that goofy ass shit like that.
Damn it, it sucks.
But what happened?
My service. I'm sorry, y'all.
Look,
I'm sorry.
you suck.
All right, Michael, what did you say?
What you sucking on? What you say?
Okay, so let me ask you, Michael, why would you go to all the people that have been actively trying to destroy us and go to their live stream and say that you turn your fucking back on us because of one person that has wigged out in the Goldensphere? Because
I don't want to be part of that shit. Motherfucker talking about messing with little kids and
Who the
shooting
fuck
nut up
wants
in
to be
some
part
little
of that
town and
shit?
shit. I got a motherfucking daughter, man. How you think that shit make me feel? Shit, I have a
Who
right.
don't got kids? We all got kids.
Shit. So what are you
Who
still holding on? You got a grudge against me now?
You do I got a
Huh?
grudge? You know what? Everybody else can be fake with you. Everybody else can be fake with you, but you've been going around YouTube and you've been talking mad shit about us.
I can do
And
what
I'm gonna
the
be
fuck
real
I
with you
want.
on that. And I'm gonna be real
Let's
with
be
you on
real,
that shit.
baby.
You've been talking
Let's
mad
be
shit
real.
about us.
Well,
So
go
take your
ahead. I
ass
ain't
back to the
talking
pro black
shit.
space. Take your ass back to the pro black
Man,
space. Bye, bitch.
okay, okay. Oh, you's a bitch.
I mean, at this point, what is there left to say? See, what I'm not going to do is go back and forth with these people about if it's appropriate for a 40-plus-year-old man to threaten or rape some 8-year-old. I mean, he can claim that he was being hyperbolic, but who the fuck makes hyperbolic statements like that? Furthermore, trying to silence witnesses, threatening to kill people, all this extra shit. See, first of all, I'm not the one. Once you start making these threats to make people disappear, okay, that's real cute. Guess what I did? I'm not gonna argue with some weirdo over the internet because I know people are strange and they like to travel to different states and honestly may try to harm someone. So you know what I did for you, Carl Williams? On top of reporting you to internet crimes against children, because I definitely did that, the statements that you were making was just horrendous. You threatened multiple times to molest an 8-year-old. What is there to talk about? What is there to talk about when you do some shit like that? There's nothing left to talk about. Your ass is going to jail, period. Right? Then you try to intimidate witnesses by threatening them. And your little girlfriend, Exotical United, her, the one you jumped the broom with, no point in trying to delete your shit. I already got backups, right? She sends you to make threats. So now she's complicit in this entire situation. So what I did is I reached out to the Houston Police Department and also the FBI. Like, these things are very easy to do. I can show you guys how to file these complaints online. And once I get the report number, I'm gonna post it on my main channel. I don't want you guys to keep sending me information about these people. Please refer to that report number and follow up with the person who's actually working on this investigation. Like, this type of shit is messy. It's one thing to argue with people online, even if you say some, disgusting shit. The olden guy that said somebody was fucking me in the ass or something. At the end of the day, like, my ego can handle that. But once you start making threats and shit about what you're gonna do to me and mine, and you talk about molesting kids and all this weird shit, I'm not about to sit here and play with you at all, period. And here's the other good thing about this situation, since there's a bunch of kids out here, it's a bunch of kids on the internet, and you guys are trying to attract children. Like that one chick, I'm not gonna say what her screen name is, but she's from another country, and she has a feline kind of a screen name. Oh yes, Olden Goddess, I saw your ass making a sexual conversations with her and all that little weird shit. Yeah, we saw that. We saw that. There's some weird shit going on up in here. But we definitely know Carl Williams was making some horrible statements, some threats of violence, and threats of child molestation. His girlfriend, EU, sent him to make threats towards me. So y'all two gonna get investigated. And I hope y'all don't think this is funny. This is not a joke. Like, y'all too old to think this is a fucking joke. I'm 32, EU, you like 31. Does this sound like a joke? Do I sound like I'm joking to you? Well, you can think so. You can think so. And one of the great things about investigations, once those investigations are complete, it's released to the public. And the only names that are redacted are victims and children. But the people who were being investigated, their names will be in the fucking report. What do you think I'm gonna do with that report? Like I said, it's one thing to troll and shit online, talk about how people look. Even that's a little petty, but like, still, it's to be expected. But what you two did, y'all crossed some lines. And I know somebody's gonna be like, oh, how could you do that to some black people? These ain't black people. They're golden, remember?